If you have a dog you are training, you know how expensive training treats can get. I have bought so many bags of these things. So I finally broke down a few weeks ago and I bought one of these silicone mats from Amazon. They are made for chocolate, baby food, and even dog treats. They have just a perfect size little hold to be able to make treats in. And I'm going to show you my dog's favorite recipe today. We're going to ditch these and we're going to use this and we're going to make it. And we're going to make it with chicken and pumpkin. And what I really love about making my dog's treats is that I know what's going in it. I don't have ingredients like, I don't know, zinc, propionate. I don't even know how to say those words. These are going to be things that I already have in my kitchen that are dog safe. And I'm going to show you how to do it too. Come on, let's go. So like I said, all you need chicken, pumpkin puree, extra virgin olive oil, some flour, and eggs. All these things you probably have at home. The first ingredient I have in my little blender is the rolled oats. And the reason I do those first is because it's dry and I want to chop them up really finely so it becomes like a flour. Again, you don't have to use rolled oats. Flour would actually be better, but since I had this, I figured I might as well use it. All right, there's the texture I'm going for with my oats. And next, I'm going to add my chicken in. Now, again, you don't need this little food processor. You can just chop it up by hand. I just figured since I was already using it, hey, why not? So I am not going to make you listen to this, but I am adding the chicken. So here's the consistency of the chicken with the homemade oat flour. I'm just going to add a smidge of extra virgin olive oil only because I want to. And then I am also going to add an egg in here. And the egg, of course, also works as a binder. You could probably use 2 if you wanted. I am a 1 egg kind of gal. And again, I am not going to make you listen to me grind this up. So the end goal for this is for it to have about the consistency of a pancake batter so it will spread easily in the mold. As you can see, it's a little bit thick even after adding the egg. So I am going to take some of this broth I made when I cooked the chicken and add it in and try to thin out the consistency before I add the pumpkin. So that's a little bit better. You can use water if you didn't save your chicken broth or if you don't have any chicken broth. But yeah, that works for me. Now I'm going to add the pumpkin. So I need about a half a cup of pumpkin. So I'm really just eyeballing it. That's 1 scoop, 2 scoops. And then I'm just going to add a little bit for good measure. You can use an actual measuring spoon if you want. I am just not. All right, let me mix it up and I'll be right back. All right, after adding the pumpkin, I decided that I needed to add about a half a cup more of broth. So that's what we're doing now. We want it to be pancake batter consistency. All right, here's the consistency now. I am just going to add another 1/4 cup. I've not ever done this using the oat flour like that, so that may be why my measurements are a little bit off. So I think I've used about a cup total of this chicken broth. Or you could use water if that's what you wanted to use. All right, I'll be right back after I mix it up. All right, here we go. This is what we're looking for. Now we are going to spread it into the tray. I will be right back once I get the tray in front of me. Underneath all this is a lined baking sheet with parchment paper. That's just to keep me from making a mess. If you don't care about that, you don't have to worry about it. I do have a spatula to spread it on. And then here is the batter itself. Now let's start pouring. First thing, we got to take the, oh, that was a mistake, blade out. I'm just going to throw this in the sink. And then all you have to do is sort of pour some out. There, and then you can just spread it in each of the little cavities, putting it in the corners. And the other thing I'm doing is trying to get any air bubbles out, so every once in a while I'm doing that. So yeah, we're just getting the rest of this goop in here. Now this makes 468 treats. Can you believe that? That is a ton of training treats for just using a cup of protein, a cup of, not even a cup, a half a cup of protein, a half a cup of some kind of fruit or vegetable, and a little bit of flour and oil and an egg. I mean, this is really a great, inexpensive way to make training treats for your dog. All right, here's how much I got in the second pan. So I would say that's close to half. So maybe like 600 training treats. We're now going to put these in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. You can clean up while they're baking. As you can see, my little cleaners are hard at work cleaning the bowls out. I mean, everything's fully cooked, so it is fine if we do that for them. You can tell when they're done after they start to separate from the mold. That means they're going to come out of the mold easier. Now, if you want a chewy treat for your dog, this is when you take them out of the oven. I'm gonna leave mine in a turned off oven because I would like more of a crispy treat. I realized I forgot to show you how easy these popped out of these silicone pans. If you are wanting your own silicone pan for yourself, I will put an affiliate link in the description that goes to Amazon. As an Amazon associate, I do earn from qualifying purchases, but all that does is go towards more dog treats. Anyways, you can just take this out. You can see some popped up just from me moving it. And they literally just pop out. Now, is that because I added the olive oil? I don't know. If you didn't add olive oil, would they pop out that easy? I don't know, but look at that. This is how many treats I got, all ready to go for my dogs. I'm going to stick some in the freezer. They'll probably last about 3 months. I can put some in the fridge. And my dogs absolutely love them. If you don't believe me, let's check it out. Hey, do you want one? There you go. Oh, yeah. Yummy. Whoops. She's going to go for it. Lucy, you want one? There's my cute doggo. Yes. Oh, Stormy's waiting here for another one. Oh, where's Zelda? Zelda, come on over here. Oh, yes, baby. You want one? These are perfect size for training treats.